Tuscaloosa to frenzy!
He caught it. It's caught! It's caught! We talked about Alabama.
Finish it off in style.
Swing and a fly ball. Third Sunday in March belongs to the Crimson Tide.
Clock hits 0, and let's get out of here and go to the Final Four.
Welcome to the Crimson Tide Production Studio inside Bryant-Denny Stadium. I'm Roger Hoover, joined by my co-host Lillian Everest. And Lillian, roll Tide, a busy time here.
Roll Tide, it was a busy time.
Yes, we had so much going on here at the Capstone, Lillian, as baseball, softball, and football were all in action in Tuscaloosa this past weekend.
It was, Roger, and that's where we start with football right here in Bryant-Denny Stadium for the Tide's annual Golden Flake A-Day game.
Over 72,000 fans were on hand Saturday to watch the first A-Day under new head coach Kalen DeBoer. Let's take a look at the highlights as the offense won over the defense 34-28.
Coach, the Kalen DeBoer era at Alabama is underway. Your first scrimmage in front of fans. What do you think a highlight of today was, a positive that you saw on the field?
Yeah, I think it's the whole day. It's everyone coming together. It's these guys, going through the last 3 months and everything, with the resiliency that they've been through, the transition. I can't say enough about how they've embraced everything. Proud of them. Today, some highs, some lows, some things we can get better at. I know they're starving to go out there and be great, and they're going to continue to put in the work. Appreciate you guys, all right? Okay? Keep getting better. B-side 1, 2, 3. B-side 5!
Jam Miller won the Dixie Howell Memorial Award for the game's most valuable player as he finished with 83 yards and 2 touchdowns on 8 carries.
Here's what Coach DeBoer had to say after his first A-Day as head coach of the Crimson Tide.
Overall, I think I was trying to keep track during, so I might be off, but I think we had 6 penalties between the two sides, which over the 85 plays probably roughly. Kind of guessing that's not too bad. That's actually, improved each and every scrimmage. So I'm looking at those things and where we're improving. Rushing touchdowns offensively, the response defensively, getting down early, and some of those things. Little things that the game brings with the TV. ESPN broadcasting it, and us working through TV timeouts and when to take the huddle and just talking through that. Right now, not that big of a deal if we're out there standing over the ball, but it will be this fall. And just a lot of things with guys who have never had that game action, starting from the quarterbacks to the rest of offense and defensive sides. So, I thought it was a good overall scrimmage. Again, both sides kind of had their moments.
And in Coach DeBoer's first A-Day game, the offense took home the title, earning them steak, while the defense had to settle for beans.
Yeah, the defense got paper plates, beans, and loaf bread, while the offense had steak, baked potatoes, broccoli, and salad. They also got dessert in the form of cookies, and I was told, Roger, that the steak was really good and the cookies were delicious too.
It certainly looked good. I wouldn't expect anything less from the Bama nutrition staff. They are top-notch.
They sure are, and along with the actual A-Day game in Bryant-Denny Stadium, there were a lot of other activities going on here during A-Day weekend.
Well, the Crimson Tide gave Coach Saban his SEC championship ring from this past season, and he even stopped by practice to talk with the team on Saturday before the A-Day game. Let's go all access for that and much more from A-Day weekend.
About 4.
Did you throw anything?
No.
No javelin? No shot?
I don't know. Yeah. Like Texas, those boys are big.
Yeah.
Hey, look at you, man. Good to see you.
Same here.
Welcome back.
What up,
That's good.
They're giving coaches SEC ring when he gets here.
I don't. That's what. And then we had a whole plan put together. Oh, there he is, right there. How you doing? Good.
Coach, this is for you. You know, we miss you a lot, and this is our, our opportunity to show you something that we all worked hard together to do. And so we want to present you this.
Wow. Watch this.
You got a little video right there.
This is not really the ring, right?
Oh, that's
the ring.
That's the ring.
It is the ring?
That's the ring.
Look at that.
Check it out, Coach.
Check it out, Coach.
So you guys think I should wear this? That is a ring. I know they were getting bigger and bigger and bigger, but I thought there was some limit. But this is actually what you guys have done?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The team's going to get it on Monday.
So this is something you put in your trophy cases, and I certainly appreciate all you guys did last year to make this happen. Because our team improved more last year than any team we ever had.
Person in particular, you guys have poured as much, if not more, than anyone else into making this place what it is. And on the other piece is, many of you guys, almost all of you guys, would not be here if it wasn't for Coach Saban. So, fast Coach, and appreciate you being in here and joining us, Coach. I would say welcome back to the
I love Alabama. We spent 17 years of our life here trying to make this something special. It is something special. You guys got to carry the torch, and I know you will. I got great confidence in you. But I also want to, they presented me with my ring, which I guess for the SEC championship that you guys will get on Monday. But you did a great job. I love you. I appreciate you. And I want you to know I'm your best supporter. And I'm going to stay behind the scenes, but you know where I'm at. If you need me, come see me. Because I love you all, and I want to see you be successful. So thank you very much, guys, and roll tide.
TideTV This Week is presented by the University of Alabama, where legends are made. Ford, visit your local Ford dealer, proud sponsor of the Crimson Tide.
Legacies rise from purpose. They're developed through passion, determination, and the power to follow through. This is where ambition meets opportunity. What happens next is up to you. The University of Alabama, where legends are made.
Welcome back to the Crimson Tide production studio inside Bryant-Denny Stadium. I'm Roger Hoover alongside Lillian Everest. And Lillian, it was a huge weekend in Tuscaloosa the A-Day, but also a big weekend for the 16th ranked Alabama baseball team as the Crimson Tide hosted #1 Arkansas.
Yeah, it was a tough matchup for the Tide. They lost on Friday night in Game 1, 5-3, but they bounced back in a big way in the final 2 games of the series.
Game 2 went into extra innings. In the 10th, Cade Snell led it off with a double for the Crimson Tide. Mason Swinney came in to pinch run. Next to the plate, TJ McCants to dribbler back to the pitcher, and Faraday for the Razorbacks mishandled it through wild to first. Swinney came around from third to score the winning run as Alabama defeated the #1 ranked team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, in 10 innings in Game 2, 4-3.
Pitching was the story in the series finale. Freshman Zane Adams had his best outing in a Crimson Tide uniform, throwing 8 shutout innings and allowing just 4 hits. Also, Bryce Evelyn came back from injury for the Arkansas series and crushed a 2-run shot over the wall in right as Alabama took the series over the #1 ranked Hogs with the 5-0 win in Game 3.
I just love the way we played. It's the same stuff I said Friday night in the loss. We just played high-level baseball for 3 straight days, and I told him after, you're not guaranteed success, but that's the standard. Not the result, but the way we attack the game is the standard. And proud of these kids. They deserve it. Arkansas is elite. That's a really good ball club over there. I mean, the pitching and defense, there's a reason they're #1 team in the country coming into this, is that defense takes tons of runs off the board. And we were able to just keep coming offensively, finally break through a little bit. So heck of a weekend by the boys.
And what a performance on the mound by the freshman. Adams' 8 shutout inning against the #1 ranked team in the nation helped the Tide win the series, and for that, he was named SEC Co-Pitcher of the Week.
Big series for the Tide, and Lillian, they seem to play better at home, especially in SEC play, with series wins already over #1 Arkansas and 4th-ranked Tennessee.
And it was a great atmosphere at the Joe, Roger, with over 15,000 fans in attendance for the 3-game series. Let's take an all-access look at Alabama's series win over #1 Arkansas.
Gorgeous day for baseball here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where it's time for Game 2 of this 3-game series between the 25th-ranked Alabama Crimson Tide and the top-ranked Arkansas Razorbacks.
We got 2 really good lefties on the mound. For Ferrone, he's a big boy, up to 94 miles an hour, and it's one of those where he needs to establish the fastball early. You get the fastball command going, all the other pitches starts working a little bit better.
Here's Will Loto teeing off on one deep to right field to give Alabama the early lead. Double for Cade Snell off the foul pole. A solo homer by Gage Miller. 2-0 Crimson Tide. McCants, fair ball, all the way to the right field corner. LeBron scores. TJ McCants with a go-ahead RBI. Stop by LeBron for the out. Justin LeBron, the freshman, feet on the shortstop. Back to the pitcher, Faraday. Throws wild. Here comes Swinney. Alabama wins in 10 innings, 4-3. Alabama hands #1 Arkansas its first loss in 11 games. Led by TJ McCants. We have seen 2 thrilling games to start this series.
2 great games. You got the rubber match today. If you tuned in last night, you got a little bit of everything you wanted in an SEC matchup. It's all on the table today for Sunday.
Do your job, have some fun, boys. What it's all about. Expect to win today.
That's Crimson Tide starting pitcher Zane Adams. Zane Adams, back-to-back strikeouts, close out a perfect top of the first. Base hit to right field. Alabama takes the early lead. Cassetti scores on the RBI single by Ian Petrutz. Base hit to right for TJ McCants. Drills it high, deep right field, and gone. Welcome back, Bryce Evelyn. A 2-run homer makes it 3-0 Alabama. Alabama takes 2 out of 3 from #1 Arkansas.
Complete weekend by the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Legacies rise from purpose. They're developed through passion, determination, and the power to follow through. This is where ambition meets opportunity. What happens next is up to you. The University of Alabama, where legends are made.
Welcome back to the Crimson Tide Production Studio inside Bryant-Denny Stadium. There was a lot going on here this weekend in Tuscaloosa. We've already talked football and baseball. Now it's time to talk about some Alabama softball.
Yeah, 13th ranked Alabama took on 11th ranked Texas A&M for a 3-game series that began on Saturday.
Alabama opened the series with a win over Texas A&M in Game 1 on Saturday. Abby Dukeshire got the big hit with a double to left center to score Jenna Johnson and Kinley Pate.
And that would be all Kayla Beaver would need as she threw a complete game shutout against the Aggies. 7 innings, 6 hits, and 6 strikeouts as she improved to 14-3 on the year as the Tide defeated the 11th ranked Aggies in Game 1 2-0.
Unfortunately, Alabama dropped the next 2 games to Texas A&M to lose the series to the Aggies. The Tide will look to bounce back this weekend with the 3-game series against Arkansas in Fayetteville.
Yeah, and it was a big weekend for the Crimson Tide, Roger, as ESPN released a new SEC story, and it was on the 2012 Alabama National Championship team titled Bama SB.
You can watch the documentary on ESPN Plus and the SEC Network. There was also a premiere this past Saturday night in Tuscaloosa at the Bama Theater. Let's go all access for an inside look at the premiere of Bama SB.
And welcome to the Bama Theater for the world premiere of Bama SB. Thank you so much. Dr. Bell and his wife Susan are here tonight. Greg Byrne is here tonight, front row seats. Thank you so much. When softball arrived in the Southeast and forever changed the game. And so it is an honor and a privilege for us to be back here with all of you and to be back here with so many new friends and fans and supporters of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, your head coach, Patrick Murphy.
And to be able to be here for 28 years with people like this and this, and all the ladies in the crowd, and my current team, and my bosses, I can't believe it. It is a dream come true. So thank you to everybody that came tonight.
And for the first time since 2010, the Alabama Crimson Tide is an NCAA region.
Here today as we introduce Rob as the next head coach of Alabama baseball.
I don't need to sell Alabama.
Start the party for the right field Rangers.
This program has laid the foundation. Now it's time for us to knock down the gates of Omaha, and we're going to do that here real soon.
Welcome back to TideTV This Week. The Alabama men's and women's tennis teams are gearing up for the SEC tournament this week.
George Husak's squad finished the regular season with a pair of big wins at home this past weekend. On Friday, the 22nd ranked Crimson Tide took on the Ole Miss Rebels. Alabama swept the doubles point and won 4 of the 6 singles matches. 45th ranked Philip Planensack got the win over 50th ranked Nico Slavic as the Crimson Tide earned their 5-2 win over the Rebels.
Then on Sunday, Alabama closed out the regular season with the matchup against 11th ranked Texas A&M. The Aggies took the doubles point, but the Crimson Tide responded by winning 4 of the 6 singles matches. Planishek picked up another ranked win as he defeated 22nd ranked Rafael Perot to lead the Crimson Tide to a thrilling 4-3 upset win over the 11th ranked Aggies.
And with those 2 big wins, playing at the #1 spot for the Crimson Tide, Planensack was named the SEC Men's Tennis Player of the Week.
Hilda Olomomoy recorded the 2nd fastest time in collegiate history in the women's 5,000 meter. Her time of 15:06.42 leads the NCAA this season and is also an Alabama and personal best.
And Chris Robinson set a new personal record in the men's 400 meter hurdles as he took first place with a time of 47:95. It's the fastest time in the nation this season, an Alabama school record and the 6th fastest in collegiate history.
And Tarsis Oregod was named the SEC Men's Runner of the Week following his historic performance in the 200-meter dash. Tarsis Oregod's time of 19:90 is a school record and also leads the NCAA this season.
And with those performances, the Alabama men's track and field team move up 2 spots this week, all the way up to #3, while the Crimson Tide enter the top 25 rankings this week. The Tide women move up 9 spots to #24 this week.
Stay with us. We'll have our plays and players of the week coming up next in just 90 seconds.
TideTV This Week is presented by the University of Alabama, where legends are made. Ford, visit your local Ford dealer, proud sponsor of the Crimson Tide.
Your fan base is one like no other. All right, that's for real. What you got here, your home field advantage is for real.
In front of a full house at the Rhodes House.
Back it goes to the wall, and it's gone! A miracle comeback for the Crimson Tide. How about some noise at the Rhodes House tonight?
And the Crimson Tide will ride this season's wave all the way to the World Series.
Stop by LeBron. For the out. Back to the pitcher, Faraday. Throws wild. Here comes Sweeney. Alabama wins in 10 innings, 4-3.
Milroe throwing a deep ball here. And a contested catch made. Milroe off play action. Inside the 20 is Bernard. And Bernard inside the 5 and finally dragged down at the 2-yard line by Damani. Defender or on the quarterback, not on the guy they're covering. Huge hole here for Jan Miller. Inside the 20. And then the pass by Young picked off. What a great play by Dre Kirkpatrick Jr.
Woolley deep in the hole. Cahalan fires. Got her. And Alabama wins it.
And those were our plays of the week, brought to you by Legacy of Hope.
Now let's take a look at our players of the week.
And we go with a career best performance against the #1 ranked team in America. Zane Adams threw 8 scoreless innings, allowing just 4 hits while striking out 5 to lead the Crimson Tide to a series win over the #1 ranked team in the nation.
And Philip Planensek picked up 2 wins in Alabama's weekend sweep. Planensek's 2 wins were both ranked wins, including an upset win over the 22nd ranked player in the nation.
And Hilda Olamomoy recorded the second fastest time in collegiate history with a time of 15:06.42 and the women's 5,000 meter. Her school record is also the fastest in the NCAA this season.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of Tide TV this week. We'll see you next week right here, same time, same channel.
You can also watch us online on RollTide.com and the official UA Athletics page on YouTube. We'll see you next week, everyone. Roll Tide!
Roll Tide!
This has been a presentation from Learfield,